So join us. See what shenanigans we get into next. Who knows, maybe somewhere along the way, you'll find your favorite winemaker. Winery vibes and harvest lunches. Man, that's our kind of day. But being here in Lompoc at Stolpman Winery, it hits a little different because we enjoy so many wines that come out of this building. I think love you bunches is an understatement. When Ricky was rummaging around for a wine to add to the lunch table, I was digging a little bit myself, and I found a dope La Cuadrilla bottle that was new to me. When we last saw Ruben and Tom back at the reservoir, they promised that when we returned, they would share the incredible story behind these bottles. Which means it's time to hop back in the car for the short 30-minute drive across the county because we are headed back to Stolpman Estate in Ballard Canyon. We've arranged to sit down with Patriarch Tom Stolpman and Vineyard Manager Ruben Solorzano to talk about one of the most unique wines made at Stolpman, and real talk, one of the most meaningful projects in wine. It's time to talk La Cuadrilla.
What is this thing?
This limestone boulder tells the entire tale of Santa Barbara County and especially the tale of Stolpman. These are just flattened seashells. Crazy tectonic shift happened, created our transverse east-west mountain range. The reason we're out here on the elbow of California, open to the ocean. But for the next million years, we were a giant freshwater estuary. A ton of shelled creatures lived here. Stolpman must have been in a divot because all the shells piled up right here.
Where'd you buy this?
No, man. We pulled this out of the ground to build my dad's house.
Really?
Yeah.
This was in the ground?
Oh, yeah. We have them strewn all over the vineyard.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yep. You know, the limestone's everywhere. We're about a foot deep underneath the clay on the ridge lines, and where we're standing here at the bottom, maybe like 2.5 feet of clay topsoil, and the whole vineyard is over the flattened shells.
There's only small pockets of limestone in all of California, and you guys got a bunch right here.
Dad looked all over coastal California. He
Yeah.
was obsessed. He'll tell you he lusted after limestone. It really defines our terroir here, again, elevating that acidity, giving us the California yum factor with the great, verve and life of higher acidity.
Sweet.
But yeah, enough of the geekiness.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Tom and Ruben.
Hello,
Gentlemen,
gents.
how are we doing?
Good.
Great to see you.
Yeah, ready to rock and roll with you guys.
Well, thank you for taking some time to sit with us today.
Yeah, under this 800-year-old oak tree.
800, wow.
That's what one arborist told us. Other one said she only thought 600, so we say 800.
I'll start a little higher.
Let's just go 9.
I mean, the base of it is just massive, but it provides a lot of shade for a group gathering, for a hangout.
We've had 250 people for dinner out here.
Wow.
So does the tree have a name?
Nope, the oak tree.
Just the oak tree.
The crew here, the Cuadrilla, they call the family tree here because that's where families get together.
Árbol de familia. Yeah. I like it. The whole Cuadrilla concept, it's such an interesting story. Where did it start?
A lot of it is unintended consequences. When we finally were able to purchase this place and started working with Coastal Vineyard Care, we wanted to have our own crew who would work full time here. And I asked Ruben if he thought that was possible, and he said, Tom, you're going to plant 102 acres. Not going to be a problem keeping people busy.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, when Ruben became foreman, he decided to take things into his own hands.
When I start having the crew here working, I want people to do it or have the opportunities that I get, and so I start training the people here to be the farmers, not the people just follow orders. Want to give opportunities to them so they can learn more about grapes and wine and how be a better farmers.
Mm.
And,
Well,
we
Ruben
started-
actually gave the crew several rows of grapes and said, basically, I will answer your questions, but you make the decisions.
Wow. Did they enjoy being empowered to go do their own thing? Or
Yeah,
were
so
they questioning it?
That's for me. That's a game change, and the way they come into work because they feel like they come into home, they come into work to get paid for the work they love it. Mm-hmm. When they start sipping his own wine and show his family and friends, look, I got a bottle of the wine from the vineyard they're working for, so they so proud of that.
And Ruben also uses it as a training ground, really promising young people that come out here. He can then take into coastal vineyard care where they can become tractor drivers, which is the highest pay grade in a vineyard, or even become vineyard foremen, like Ruben's brothers are, and Lupe, who's our foreman here. And so it's really a nesting place.
This vineyard is the college at the valley for vineyards. I would say 90% of the foremen or supervisor or even vineyard managers in the valley start working at Stolpman Vineyard.
So that's kind of the tree of Ruben. They've kind of learned from you and then branched out and created their own.
It's unbelievable what we start here, what created in the valley. The opportunities that I have in my life, I want to pass that to all the people behind me.
So then in 2002, we had a big barbecue for all of our neighbors. And at one point in the evening, I walked up to Ruben and I said, you know, something's bothering me. All the gringos are over here drinking wine and talking about wine, and all the people whose backbreaking labor is the absolute foundation and necessity of these wines are drinking beer and tequila. So Ruben told that story to our winemaking team, and they said, well, why don't we do what you do? They can come in and make the wine, and we'll follow your protocol. And so they got a chance to actually go into the winery, and we didn't realize that we were breaking through yet another glass ceiling of having vineyard workers come in as winemakers.
Wow.
In 2010, Peter and Jessica came to our ranchito in Mexico, where most of the Cuadrilla members live, so his family lived there. When Peter was there, everybody knows about Peter Stolpman. Everybody knows about Stolpman Vineyard because it's a member of the family working here, sending money over there. Everybody's so excited to meet Peter, so I don't have to invite anybody. Everybody show up.
Yeah.
500 people.
Oh, wow.
Nobody miss.
Did he stick out at all? Did he fit in well? Did everybody?
A redhead in the hilly country of Mexico, I think he stood out.
He
6'4"
feels
redhead.
really good. From there, Peter thinking about how many people this Cuadrilla wine beneficial. 2020, when everybody's scared about COVID, and but we got the clinic mobile from the valley, came here to the vineyard, parking right there.
Wow, so you brought a mobile clinic here.
Well, we vaccinated 150 vineyard workers.
150.
That was amazing.
40 people that work in the Stolpman Vineyard at the time, and then other people that work in Ballard Canyon. The best thing in that is one of the nurses in the mobile clinic was the daughter of the Cuadrilla member here.
She's a registered nurse.
So-
She'd gone to college.
Stop it.
I called Tom and I say, Tom, you're drinking through. Like
The
working.
real American dream.
The
Somebody
real American
came,
dream, yeah.
they worked hard, and their kids were able to do more with that.
Yeah.
What an amazing story.
So tell me, what is the true meaning or term of Cuadrilla?
Yeah, so Cuadrilla means my group, the people, my co-workers. I was a Cuadrilla member, the guy that started pruning the vines, the guy that started driving the tractors, the guy that started, hauling the weeds, do everything. So
Right.
the work they're doing is hard.
Very hard.
But also, like, when you switch your mind to do it when you like it, the work gets easy.
Right.
And that's, for me, that's kind of what we do here.
I looked it up because I was curious, and the definition in the dictionary that I found was, it's the group of people that work together in bullfighting.
Ah,
It's
I didn't know that was the origin
the
of it.
crew that actually supports the bullfighter is what I found, and I went, wow, that's pretty good. Maybe that's the next label.
Sounds like you're the bullfighter.
Sometimes.
La Cuadrilla literally means the crew. In most farming regions, vineyard workers follow the pruning, move to the picks, and rotate from harvest to harvest. Moving where the work is part of the work. But Tom and Ruben had a different idea. What if people doing the work here in Ballard Canyon didn't have to chase the work? What if they could stay? What if they could put down roots and build a life right here? That idea became La Cuadrilla. And the Stolpman commitment to crew is not all that common in U.S. farming. In fact, many visit from all over just to see how it works, so they can duplicate it back home. If you've noticed our empty glasses and those bottles chilling at the end of the table, well, that's because the story doesn't stop here. After Pete took that trip to Mexico and saw the impact, man, he doubled down. He made La Cuadrilla even more impactful.
Come on, we have Cuadrilla wine to drink here.
Yes.
Took you so long to get back. Look at that label.
Let's
That's
drink. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the labels just keep getting better and better. We jokingly say I had a moment of clarity in the tequila fog down in Jalisco. And Ruben and I got back really excited. We had 2009 wine in barrel. We reblended it all. We added more declassified wine from the entire vineyard until this bottling was 10% of our total production. And the idea was we would give the entire profit margin back to the crew.
Wow.
And so today we actually supplement about 30% of this bottling with Ruben's other vineyards. We don't want to raise the price of La Cuadrilla, but we need to keep the bonus growing every year. The only solution is to make a little bit more every year. So Ruben and I are actually out cherry picking and adding to the core production from the estate. The reason why all of our wines are so compelling is you have 37 farmers, that are just, you see the fruit coming into the winery, it's meticulous. We can nail every pick. We're not waiting for a labor contractor. That is so crucial to the quality of all of our wines, not just Cuadrilla. And this bottle tells that story. Just this year, we planted 5 acres that can never be mechanized. Just like the mother vine block, 6,000 vines per acre. We need Cuadrilla for that. And that's why we keep 37 people on full-time employment.
And the cepage of this wine is normally powered by one varietal. It's a mix depending on the year. How do you guys together as a team figure that out?
It really comes together naturally, right? The whole vineyard now is their Quadra, right? They have ownership of the whole vineyard. Every pruning cut is precise. So now it's really a vineyard-wide blend, which is so cool because being the vineyard-wide blend of everything, all the red grapes, you taste that vintage. Like the vineyard, we're about half Syrah, a good chunk of Sangiovese, a good chunk of Grenache. Depending on the vintage, a little bit of Mourvedre in there too.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're both about, 2023 was 50% Syrah, 2024 is 60% Syrah. So it moves around a little bit. But yeah, it's really, what we have planted here. 6 years ago, we had like a come to Jesus moment. We're like, why, as the checks grew bigger and bigger and bigger, why are we holding out until the end of the year and giving this giant bonus one time a year? So in 2020, actually, we started giving an hourly bonus, and we still kept the year-end bonus growing. So today, everybody in the crew gets a $3.25 bonus. So the idea is to augment the quality of daily life with that hourly bonus every paycheck, and then to provide cushion and savings with the year-end bonus.
So do you have like a line at the gate of people that want to come work here for this culture and this lifestyle?
I get a few phone calls every week. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's been 2 ways. It's been, people want to come to work here. Also allows me to select the people. And for me, it's very important that we want to have people here that really care about his job and wants to grow up.
A lot of artisanal wines, you have to buy directly from the producer, but some of these are in the marketplace that people could find.
The
right?
main Cuadrilla, like I said, it's the only wine I mandate. I want it in every market. Again, all over the world, any export market throughout the country. Because again, this tells the story of why our wines are just so damn good.
Right.
Because they're farmed by this amazing group.
What started as a way to provide year-round employment stability for the folks grinding out here in Ballard Canyon turned into something more precious. Who doesn't want to share in the profits of their labor? The La Cuadrilla families have the ability to earn a stable wage, advance in the vineyard management field, as well as to settle down in the area. Such a simple idea, and that story of the Cuadrilla member's daughter coming to the Stolpman Vineyard during COVID as a nurse to administer vaccinations for the local community? Talk about beyond their wildest dreams. Sitting here under this 800-year-old oak tree, hearing how it all came together, you start to understand why so many people want to be a part of this Ballard Canyon family. We're not done with the Stolpmans just yet. In our next episode, we're staying right here under this tree as the conversation turns to the vineyards themselves. And before the day is out, we'll be heading out to their night pick. Guess who's glad he didn't have to get up early for harvest? I haven't learned that yet. I'm trying to learn. Leave me alone.
Stand by.
Dust. Hold on.
Yep, hold for dust.
Your mouth stinks.
All right, go ahead.
Dump that out. You guys aren't drinking fast enough.
Yeah.